Hello, everybody. This is the Friday, May 24th after market edition of Market Unfiltered. I'm Phil, and I really feel very good today. I had a good day, and there will be not a great day. I mean, I had what is a good day for me. Um, as a matter of fact, my total week's profit, and I had a profit again this week for the second week in a row, was made up basically of what happened on Wednesday after hours and today. The rest of it just basically there was no gain, no loss. The market today had an update right from the get go. It was obvious it was going to be an update. The VIX was down 2-3% all day. What that showed was that there's no fear in the market. Nobody was expecting a sell off. Um, it's usually a good predictor of it. It's important to remember that the VIX, the VXX, very often on Friday is negative anyway. The reason being is that, especially with this holiday weekend, nobody is going to uh, be worried about volatility going into the 3 day weekend. They want to get rid of their VIX positions. VIX is something that they keep for very short times um, to hedge their long term bets. So on Friday, very often, the traders will get rid of it and uh, reinstate it Monday if they feel they need it. I got kicked offline twice in the first half hour today. Now, I've told you I'm trying not to follow this rule. I'm trying not to buy or sell or anything in the first hour and the last half hour, and to just do this for 5 hours a day. So far, I've been really good with that. Um, and I got kicked offline twice by my internet provider in the first half hour, and that was a pattern that would keep going all day. My internet broker, the screen kept freezing up, and that was another reason why I decided to hang it up basically at quarter to three instead of 4 o'clock, or instead of even 3:30, because I was happy with the results of the day, and I didn't want to get frozen on, and the market's going crazy, and I can't get in there to either buy back the shares I shorted or sell the shares that I bought. To illustrate the dangers of the first hour, Nvidia just before the opening was $1,045, and I was thinking, it's gotta probably, since the market's gonna open positive, I bet you this will get a bump up right away. Very often it'll do that, $2 or $3. If I had bought the 50 shares I was thinking of, it dropped $14 within minutes. That would have been $700 down to start the day. And definitely, I've seen those kind of days turn into $1,400 and then $2,100 and then $2,800. And that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid with this. And so far, it's been working. I have not been besides myself to get into positions. I'm happy with small gains, just let them add up. I'm really happy about the way this has been working out. To go over the market really quickly, it was another light volume day. 40 million shares of the S&P 500 ETF were sold and bought. That is a light day. The the S&P 500 finished up 0.7% on the day. The NASDAQ finished up 1.1% on the day. So the net between Thursday and Friday was still positive on both. Even though, well, actually, the SPY was even though they both had terrible day yesterday. Oil was up 1.25%. Sorry, everybody. My IRA, my 7 positions that are diversified. Get the diversified bell. It totals up to about $11,000, and yesterday they lost $200 and something dollars, 250 plus, because the market had a bad day and my stuff's stodgy and people didn't want it. Well, today it celebrated the SPY going up 0.7% by losing $51. Hooray for diversified. But on my trading, I finished up $137. For the week, I finished up $370. And as I tell you, we're supposed to celebrate wins together. That's a win for me. That's a big win. We're supposed to celebrate wins together. And remember, this is a small time channel as far as what we're wagering compared to people who really day trade with huge amounts. This $370 would equal my after-tax money of 35 hours at Walmart at $15 an hour. That's after-tax money. So last week, I remember it was 42 hours, and this week it's 35 hours, and I'm staring at the screen, actually longer than just those 10:30 to 3:30 hours. But I'm staring at the screen. I went to Bugs Bunny mode. I'm staring at the screen for 25 hours. So to make 42 hours pay at Walmart one week and 35 hours pay at Walmart the second week is better than I could hope. Even if I break even, I'm really okay. It's a hobby. I'm trying to keep myself mentally sharp. I'm trying to as I said, maybe make a few dollars. So for the first 2 weeks, it's been really good. Please, please. I don't want to embarrass myself here. And I promised I would tell you the truth. I had 3 trades that added up to $117 out of the 137 today. So you can tell that anything else that I did basically was a break even. I don't remember any losses. If I had a loss, it was for maybe $10. These $117, I actually held these 3 positions for 18 minutes out of the whole day. At 10:33 in the morning, my first trade was to short NVIDIA. I shorted it at 1,041.81, and I rebought the shares 75 cents to my advantage, 1,041.06, and it was 48 shares. That netted me $36. So I was plus right on the get-go, which is nice. It takes a lot of pressure off. You don't feel like, oh my God, this next one better make the money back and I better do it right away, things like that. The second consequential trade was 112 to 113. I had this 1 minute. I bought NVIDIA. It was higher at the time, 1,045.48. It went up $1.16. 30 shares I only had of that. So that went up $35 in 1 minute. And the last one that was consequential was 88 shares of the exchange traded fund that follows the NASDAQ. I bought it. It had kind of bounced off a level once or twice. And I bought it at that level, which was $458.20. It went up 52 cents from 145 to 158. That was 13 minutes. And I netted $46 on those 88 shares. So I was very happy with the week. I know the stock market was very happy on the week. And a lot of people would say, well, you know what? Why don't you just buy the SPY? Well, the SPY doesn't go up every week. To me, I consider it a victory if I don't even trade and the SPY goes down. That to me is also a victory. So, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, non-existent viewers, and non-existent subscribers, That's pretty much the wrap for today and for the week, except a little tale of Whirlpool. Whirlpool I have in my IRA, and Whirlpool, the last, I think, 8 days, has gone down every day, I'm pretty sure. And during those 8 days, it's gone from basically $98 a share to $86 a share. So I only have 10 shares. I bought it partially for the dividend, but of course, I bought it at 111. I'm down $25 a share on this bozo Whirlpool. Okay? Today it struggled. It fought. It fought. It said, the stock has been down 8 days in a row, and the market's up 0.7%. Even the Dow is up today, so Whirlpool should be up, and it managed to finish up 6 cents a share. Whirlpool gets the bell. Now I have to temper that a little bit because in the after hours it's down 10 cents. So let's just take the win. Finally, since I have a little time, this is a Dave Ramsey, Susie Orman kind of thing. I saw an ad that kind of frustrated me. An advertisement on the internet by LendingTree, which lends money for mortgages, etc., etc. And the ad read as follows. Before the value of your home goes down, and a lot of people are predicting a bit of a housing downturn, before it goes down, borrow the maximum out of it that you can before it goes down. Now, I just want to say that, when you're dealing with people who want you to buy something from them, it's hard to trust anybody anymore, but if you have a $200,000 house and you borrow $180,000 on it, and then it goes down to $160,000, you're actually underwater already, because you took out that home equity loan for the maximum that you could. To me, it almost hints of them counting on you not knowing that when you borrow that money, you still owe it to them no matter what the value of your house is. And I'm sure Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman, or Suze Orman, would agree with me if they had seen this ad. So just be careful out there, especially when you're dealing with someone who wants to do a transaction with you. That's all for this week. I will not be here. Obviously, Monday is the stock market's closed. Wednesday, I have to take a friend somewhere. I'm driving her because she doesn't drive on highways. And Tuesday, I don't know if I'm going to stop by. It's a busy day in the market because everybody's coming. Well, actually, sometimes it's not busy. But they are coming back over the weekend, so the perspective on the markets and certainly individual stocks could differ wildly from what it is right now on Friday. So I don't even know if I want to get involved with the market on Tuesday. It could be crazy, and we'll see. But I will at least be back here on Thursday, next Thursday. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. A safe Memorial Day. If there's any parades, enjoy them. And I'll see you sometime next week. Good night.